guys, I'm Jessie and today we're going to be doing our Balletone standing workout. So it's similar to bar except we're not going to need any bar or any equipment. So we typically work barefoot. If you wish to grab shoes, that is up to you. You just need some space, so clear out a space. I'm working on carpet barefoot. You're welcome to work on a yoga mat. I will remind you when we're going to be stepping backward or forward. So let's go ahead and get started warming it up. So this workout, as we roll our shoulders up, back, and down, will combine some fitness-inspired action, some ballet-inspired work, and some yoga-inspired work. Last time, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Now take an inhale, lift. Up for 2, and down. Now start to look up. Inhale, and exhale. 2 more times. Take it up for 2, and down 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Let's start to add a little bit of roll down. Take it up for 2. You're going to round down through your knees, bend your knees, and reach and roll. So you're going to inhale, lift, tuck your chin, curling through that spine, bend through your knees, reach and roll. Hands just above your knees on the thighs, supporting that back. Reach your heart. Let's do it one more time. Take it up for 2 and round down, bend your knees. Reach your chest, roll it up, hands to hips, and we squat. Now remember, when we're going into that squat, we want to think about keeping our hips, knees, and toes pointing straight ahead. Our hips are going backward. Our torso is hinging forward. So we're bending up both the hips and the knees. We're going to get rid of that in just a moment. You have 4. You are parallel, hips, knees, and toes straight ahead. Last 2. And last time. Now bend through those knees. So now we're taking out that hip hinge, just bending the knees. The pelvis is vertical. Good. Let's find a turnout. So you're going to bend, find turnout, zip your heels together, take it down and up. Now the arms can come out to the side and just wrap. Beautiful. Down and up. So as you come on up, squeeze those inner thighs, start to squeeze your abdominals. You have 4. Last 3, we're going to move to your right first. Last 2. Let's tap and roll it down. You take it, tap and roll. Good. So we're stepping our feet out a little bit wider and also articulating through the foot. You have 4. Slight turn out from your hips. 2 more. Shoulders are down. Now stay out nice and wide. Take it down and lift. Now you can adjust your stance to make sure your knees stay behind your toes. Excellent. You have 4 of these. Last 3. Last 2, starting with your right arm. Trace your clock. We're going to take it down and around and up. Do it again. Bend both knees again. Hand just on the thigh above your knees. 2 more. 1 more time. Excellent. Now keeping your turnout, let's take it side to side. Good. You can adjust your stance as you need. You have the options of reaching your arms side to side, or hands to hips, or hands to heart. Go 8, 7 here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to turn all the way that way into that high crescent lunge. Open through your chest. Now bring your hands right to the thigh. You're going to straighten both legs, lengthen, step it back. Open your chest, hands to thighs, straighten, get that active stretch, and then step it back. It's up. For 2, we start to move a little faster, so hands down, straighten, step back, and lift. So again, find your perfect pace. Hands come down, straighten. Good. So we're getting that active stretch of that hamstring and that hip flexor. You have 4. 3 more. Take it down and step it back. Final 2. Hands to thighs, straighten both legs. Step back 1 more time. Excellent. Now take an inhale. Exhale, open out to that warrior 2. So adjust your stance. That front knee is right about over that front ankle. Reach your arms. And now we start to reach and pull. Now be sharp with that pull up. Good. That's it. Lean. Perfect. Front knee stays bending. Right over that front ankle. 2 more. 1 more. Let's take it side to side. Good. So again, your toes are pointing towards the sides of the room, front corners of the room probably. Everyone has a different level of turnout. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. Now let's take it to a lunge and return home. Flambe. Take it down. Good. Staying tall. You can think about reaching your fingers nice and long. Go 4. Go 3. Last 2. And last time, back together. Bring your heels together, toes apart. Good, nice work. Last 2, to your left. Let's tap and roll. You take it, tap and roll. Good. Roll down through that foot. Just 2 this time. Keep your feet nice and wide, down and up. Sink. Now as you sink, power through those heels. Pushing into your heels, finding turnout from your hips. You have 4. We're starting left arm this time. 2. And let's trace the clock. So you're gonna bend both knees. And then stand up. Do it again. Bend both knees. And stand up. Twice more. 1 more. Good. Now keep your turnout wherever it is. Let's go side to side. Left and right. You may find you need to open out your stance so your knees stay behind your toes. Give yourself 4 more each side. Start to feel those inner thighs just waking up a little more. 2. And 1 more time. Now look over your left shoulder, turn that way. Coming into that high crescent. Take your hands down and then straight. Do a couple slowly. First, step back and lift it with some balance. Hands to thighs and then straighten. Step it back. Hold. Let's go to tempo. Hands down. Straighten. Step back and lift. So again, it's that active hamstring stretch. And then your hip flexor, take it down, straight. So again, in our Balletone, we do combine some things you know from fitness, like your favorite squats and lunges. We have that turnout in those plies, and then we also have active yoga. Good, take it down, straight. Final 2, down, straight. 1 more time, and of course we have balance implicit in everything. Hold it back, take an inhale. Exhale, open out to the side. Now again, push your heels up, and then think about reaching your fingers apart. You're gonna take it down and up. Now I want you to be sharp as you come up. Really feel those obliques. Take it forward, up. Push through those heels. Forward, lift. Good. How about 4 more here? 4 looks so good. 3. Last 2. And last time, side to side. So you might need to adjust your turnout again. Probably turning your toes, maybe 11 and 1, 10 and 2, sometimes a little bit more. You have 4. You have 3. Good, last 2. How about that flambe? Here we go. Take it over and in. So you're just gonna close, staying tall. Good, I know it's tempting when we step out to the side to lean that way, over and in. 4 to finish. You have 4. Last 3. Excellent. 2. And last time. Now stay out wide this time. Down and up. Adjust your stance. Knees stay behind your toes. Arms are optional. All right, we're getting ready to go into our first set. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. And last time. Now bring your arms down. Walk your feet in. Feet about hip distance, and you're gonna squat. Now remember, with that squat, your hips are going back. You're keeping a beautiful neutral spine. Abdominals tight. Power through those heels. Excellent. 4 more times. We're starting movement towards your right. Last 2. We're gonna step out, squat, and then come back home. So it's squat, and then home. So you step out to a squat, and come home. So I'm gonna do a couple more. You can always stay here. I'm gonna add the arms in, but if you prefer this, you stay here. Here are those arms. You squat, you open, you squat, come home. Squat, open, squat, come home. Good. Now you can stay with this. One final change, which I think is actually a lot more fun. You're gonna take it, squat, hinge, squat, and home. Squat, hinge, squat, and home. Squat, hinge. Feel those hamstrings. Good. Maybe getting a little lower. Giving that beautiful neutral spine, that nice open chest. Good. Come home. Down, press, down. Now think about that way coming home as being the only part they're taking the picture of right here. Good. So take a little mini pause. Give me 1 more time each side. Take it down. Hinge, drop, and lift. 1 more. Down, hinge, drop, back to squat. Good. All right. Now time for the ballet-based segment. Give me just a little knee bend so your pelvis is vertical, abdominals are tight, knees just cover the toes. About 2 more. Now, bend your knees, find your turnout, bring your heels together, toes apart. Take it down and up. Good, now we're going to again move to your right, just to keep it consistent. Last 2, get ready, wide turn out, come home. Good, little tendu. Let's go now left. Good, now that tendu, you're just reaching your foot forward, down, together, tap. If you have that carpet, you want to use the friction of the carpet, you can slide that foot. Good, nice work. Keep your chest nice and tall, very nice. Arms are optional, here we go. Take it out, in, press, and down. Take it out, in, press, and down. So wide, together, up, and down. Wide, together, up, and down. Now if you want to make it a little bit bigger, you can add a brush. You can actually leave that floor. Very nice. So second position, arms and legs together, lift and lower. Again, as you come back home, you can tendu or brush. That brush, again, you're actually leaving that floor. Take it out, in, lift, and down, out, in, lift, and down, out, in. Give me 4 more times. Take it up and in. Beautiful posture. Breathe through it. Good, 2 more. Take it out, in, lift, and home. 1 more. Excellent. Hold your heels together, toes apart. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. Now turn your toes straight ahead. You take an inhale and then exhale into chair from yoga. And yes, I know it is a sneaky way of saying squat. You're gonna inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, open. And exhale, down. Again, lift and look up, slight extension. 1 more, lift. Now hold on the down. You're gonna lift your heels. You're gonna stand up and press it down. So it's up for 2, down, come onto the balls of the feet, it's up for 2, stand up, press it down. It is a little bit of balance. Good, so you're gonna lift your heels, stand up, press it down. Inhale, lift up, push your hips back, elevate your heels, come on up, push those heels down 1 more time, up for 2, down, lift your heels, stand up, press it down, back to squats. Now I'm gonna stay facing this way. You are gonna need some room to step back. So if there's something right behind you, like a piece of furniture or a pet, go ahead and step forward. I'm gonna be starting with your left leg because it's my front leg right now. We are parallel, hips, knees, and toes straight ahead. We're gonna do this version slow first with your arms. In 4, power up. 3, squeeze your seat. Yes, here's 2. Now let's do it slow. First, you're gonna take it back into a lunge. You're gonna lift up, there's your balance. Take it out, and then come home. Now I promise the slow part is the most deadly. That's the hardest. You're working on that balance. Take it, lunge, knee lift, extend, and down. Let's speed it up, here we go. It's lunge, knee, extend, and down. So it doesn't have to be a high lift. Good. Now, I know sometimes my mom works out along with me and she's like, I don't like lunges. You can do a squat, right? That's your option. So it's squat, knee, extend, and down. Or lunge, knee, extend. How about 4 more? Lunge, knee, but remember you take your options. You make this your own. 2 more. Lunge, knee, extend. 1 more time. Beautiful. Hold your squats. All right. Good. Hold those abdominals tight. Your hips, knees, and toes straight ahead. You are hinging from your hips and your knees, keeping that chest round. Head in line with the spine. Let's go with your right leg. Slowly first. Take it into that lunge. You're gonna lift that knee. You're gonna extend and come down. Do it slowly again. Keep your front knee right over that front ankle. So you take a pretty big step back. Extend, and come home. Slowly, one more time. Now again, slowly helps us learn the move, but it does challenge our balance, so let's speed it up. Take it down, pull, extend. Now again, these arms can be expressive however much you want. If you want different arms than what I'm doing, go ahead. I find the arms kind of help that balance. So it's lunge, knee, extend, and down. Lunge, knee. Remember, if you don't want to lunge, it could be a squat, knee, extend, and down. So remember, you always have options. So whether you're lunging or squatting, you are keeping that core tight. Lunge, knee, 4 to finish. Take it down, up, press, and down. Lunge, knee, 2 more. Then we're going to take that lunge and give it a little ballet flavor. 1 more. Now you hold your squats. Good. I'm going to start this one in profile so you can see we are hinging but still keeping that neutral spine, and then I'll flip to face you. Keep going, weight in your heels. 2 more. Now, stay upright, bend your knees, and find that turnout. So your heels are together, toes are apart, and it's down. So remember, that pelvis is vertical. If you put your hand to the small of the back, natural arch. Put your hand to the abdominals, rock hard. Let's go left first. You're gonna curtsy and tap. 1 more slowly. Curtsy and tap. Now speed it up. You'll curtsy, tap. Now this will be important. You're stepping out a little wider than your shoulders. 4 more times. Go 4. Go 3. Go 2. And last time. Now come back home and little plie. I'm going to show you on the other side. So again, it's a hinge, but you're still staying open with that chest. Here we go slowly. So it's a curtsy and tap. You're bending that back knee just about behind your front heel. Here we go. Curtsy, tap. Now you can lift that arm to shoulder height if you're taking care of your shoulder, or you can really go for it and be as expressive as you want. As you hinge, pull the abdominals tight. Take your gaze ahead of you. Give yourself just 4. 4. Excellent. 3. Last 2. And last time. Now bring your heels together. I'm going to face you. So again, you are going to need to step back. Get set. I'm going to start with your right. We're going to add on to what we did. In 4, zip those inner thighs. 3. Excellent. Keep breathing. Let's do it slow. First, you're going to curtsy into that part. You're going to tap. Then you're going to fall to the side. And then you're going to come home. So you're going to curtsy. You're going to tap. You're going to fall. Come home. Let's go. Speed it up. It's curtsy, tap, fall, come home. So again, as you curtsy, you're hinging without rounding that back. Push into that front heel. Wiggle your toes. Feel that leg on the left absorbing that work. Yes, it is the right leg that we call our gesture leg, but it is that left leg that is stabilizing. It's a curtsy, tap, fall, come home. Curtsy, tap. That looks so good. We got 4 more. Curtsy, tap, fall, come home. Curtsy, tap, fall. 2 more. Curtsy, tap, fall. 1 more time. Curtsy, tap, come on home, plie. All right, now you know what it looks like. We're gonna do it left leg. Here we go. Give yourself 4 more. Really squeeze those inner thighs. Zip everything up. Abdominals so tight. Yes, here we go. Let's do it slowly. So you're gonna curtsy. You're gonna tap. Go ahead and fall. And then come home. You're gonna curtsy. Only get it slow twice because we had a lot of prep for this one. All right. Now you own it. Make it your own. Curtsy, tap, fall, and come home. Again, let your head go with you. Again, this is the ballet inspire part. So I want you to just flow through it. Expressive arms. Yes. Any arms you want. So if the ones I'm doing don't suit you, find what does. Push into that front heel, which is now your left. Now, as you are feeling good, you're powering down. Come home. So I do want you to drop all the way into that left. Good. Sometimes we forget to push into that leg. It's down, tap, power, then come home. Yes. All right, come back, plie. 4. You have 3. Going to your right one more time. Let's open out into that warrior 2, our yoga inspired part. From here, we're gonna inhale, straighten, and exhale down. So you're just gonna come out of that warrior 2 and then back into it. So the goal is to feel that release in that back hip, the inner thigh. Yes. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And one more time. Beautiful. Now, take an inhale. Exhale, root. This is the calming part. Turn to the front before we head into our last sequence that combines strength, ballet-based movements, and yoga-based. You're gonna come up and down. So I love this workout so much because just I'm starting to get a little sweaty and thinking I wanna rest. Get this beautiful active yoga to give myself that active flexibility and take a little break. Good. So come out of the posture with the purpose. Coming down a little bit more. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. And last time. Hold there. Take that inhale. Exhale, power down. Inhale to the front. Exhale, flatten down and roll up. Let's walk your feet in. Take them back to that hip distance. You guessed it. We're back to squats. Again, your hips, knees and toes straight ahead. As you squeeze up, open the front of your thighs. Chest is open the whole time, even as you hinge. Now we're going into a modified single leg squat. You're gonna lift your right heel, take it down. Now again, even as you're doing that, you are keeping that beautiful neutral spine. Now you can stay here with your hands to your hips. I'm gonna give you a great option. Feels pretty good. Getting some movement. Arms out, start right. Take it down. Good. Now you're just adding that rotation. Good. Get a little twist. Wake up those mid-back muscles. Good work. Now again, you're feeling that weight absorb a little more into that left inner thigh, outer hip working. Modified single leg. Give me 4 more times. You have 4. Go 3. Last 2. And last time, bring your heels down. Squat. Now as you're squatting, again, chest stays open. How about the other side? Pop your left heel. Now remember, you're still sitting back. You still want to keep this right knee behind your toes. Hip square. Chest is nice and open. Now as you're here, you have the option of not using arms at all. Otherwise, take your arms out, slide your shoulders down. Let's add on. Take it down and rotate. Now our ballet-based part, we'll kind of take this modified single leg where we're putting more weight on the leg that stays on the ground. So here it is, your right inner thigh, right outer hip that's working as you rotate. Good. Now again, you make these arm circles as big as you want. Let's go finish up. You have 4. You have 3. Last 2. And last time, squat it out. Now this time, you might want to scoot back because we're going to be falling forward, unlike that other lunge set. You have 4. Good. 3. Squeeze it up. Last 2. Now just bend your knees. Keep that pelvis vertical. Find your turnout. Heels together, toes apart, and just drop and lift. Again, zip those inner thighs. Keep ears over shoulders. Shoulders over ribs, ribs over hips, and hips dropping towards your heels. Give yourself 4 more. Get ready. Now we're going to start with your left leg. That's my front leg with respect to you. Here we go. You're going to come up into a 3/4 shape. So you're on the ball of that left foot, kind of like you were. Now we're going to add on, take it down. You're going to tap. You're going to shift and tap again. Do it slowly. Take it down. You're going to tap. You're going to fall. I think we're ready to speed it up. You take it down. Tap. Now again, I want you to be emphatic about that fall forward. I want you to shift the weight onto that left heel. I don't care how high that leg behind you goes. If it's straight, it's all about that commitment to that fall forward, keeping your abdominals engaged. Yes. Good work. Keep it going. Take it down. Tap. Fall. So it's three-quarter shape. Yes, very good. Sink, tap, fall. Good, take it, sink, tap, and fall. Come on home. So again, you're coming back to that plie. That's right. Now, take that right ball of the foot down. Good. Now again, keep that pelvis level. We're gonna do it slow, just 2 times. Here we go. You're gonna take it down, tap it forward, fall into it, and then come back. Do it again, take it down. You're gonna tap, come forward, and come back. Let's go, take it down, tap, ball, and lift. So again, you are keeping that chest nice and proud. Don't worry about how high that left leg goes. That's right. I want you to really shift your weight into that right heel. Good. Press, keeping your core tight. So we are working as abdominals, even though we're not on the floor doing planks or our crunches. Nice functional work, working our balance. Oh, I think you owe me 4 more. Take it, 4. Good. Last 3. Down, tap, fall. Last 2. 1 more time. Take it down, tap, fall. Come back home. Now your heels are together, toes are apart. So again, pelvis vertical, chest is open. You have 4. We got our yoga inspired part, then we get a little stretch. You're so close. All right, turn your toes straight ahead. Let's keep your left foot down. Right leg goes behind you and start little lifts. So you are feeling that lift in that base of your seat on your right. You're feeling that chest open. And again, feeling the back of the arms reach. Now that left leg is where it's at. You are bending that knee, absorbing that work. Inner thigh, outer hip. You have 8, 7. Reach that heart. Good. You can tap your toe down here if you want. All right, now reach, just hold. Now I gotta get back up there. Good. And switch. All right, let's try the other side. So check our balance before we finish. Take that right leg down. And you're gonna hinge. Now again, take a moment to find yourself there. You are pushing through the triad of your foot, your heel, bone of the big toe, 4th and 5th toes. Keep that chest open. Core is tight. If you bobble, hopefully you're next to a wall or a bar. That's helpful. Or just take that toe down. Very nice. Good. 8 more times in a hold. 8, 7. That bobbling means we're working. You have 4. We're challenging that balance. 2. Now hold. Retract your shoulder blades. Reach your chest, gaze out ahead of you. You have 3, 2. Come on back, face your front. Take it down and up. It's time to get a little stretch. You are done with the hard part. Good, we finish up here. Again, just sinking down, drop and lift. Last 2, turn your toes straight ahead. Take it side. And if you want to turn them slightly outward, that's fine. Just keep your hands to thighs. Chest is reaching. You have 4. You have 3. We're holding to your right and 2. And last time, hold over here. Feel that stretch. Beautiful. Open your chest, hips go back. Take a deep inhale, open, and exhale, push into your heels, and then come over to the other side. Feel your breath starting to slow. That inhale, pulling in that fresh air, fresh intention, and then exhale, settling us down, reaching that heart. Beautiful. Good. Let's look over your left shoulder. Turn that way. Take your arms behind you. Come into that crescent lunge. So that back leg could be bent as you kind of tilt this hip forward. Get that hip flexor stretch. Get your chest nice and open. Good. Now push that back heel down. Get a little calf stretch. Continue that chest opening as you squeeze your shoulder blades, gently floating the chin up. And then step back. Go ahead and switch. So on the back ball of the foot. Take your arms out in front of you. Power those palms away. Square your hips towards your front, whatever that might be right now. And then go ahead and step in. You're gonna ground your back heel, both sets of toes still straight ahead. Get that calf stretch in your back leg. Keep your front knee right over your front ankle. Go ahead and step up. Go ahead, soften that left leg, left arm out to the side, and you can go for that quad stretch. Now if you don't quite grab your foot, don't worry. You don't have to grab your ankle. If you have it, great. If not, that's fine. Tilt that tailbone down. Chest is open. and then step it behind, over to the side. Support your back or reach your arms in opposition, getting that side stretch. One more inhale, and come on down. Let's try that stretch. And oh, I'm sorry, one more chance to balance as you soften that right leg. Tilt your hip forward. You're reaching to or towards that left ankle. One side might feel a little easier than the other. Definitely does for me. Step it back. Over to your side again if you want to support your back. Hand to hip. Otherwise, reach your arms. Lifting up. Beautiful. Let's take our feet out nice and wide. Flatten through the back. And roll it up 2 more times. One more time. And then go ahead and step your feet about hip distance. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to heart 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Thanks so much for joining me here on our Balletone workout. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.